ho, welcome one and all to our Motormouth Christmas special. We had hopes to bring you decorations. We had hopes to bring you lights. We had hopes to bring you a tree. Well, we actually have got a tree, but it's here. It's kind of didn't make it, but it got as far as the corridor, and now it's stuck. So Juliet and the rest of the team backstage, but hopefully by the end of the programme we'll have that out. But we shan't let that put us down. We shall plough on with our Motormouth Guide to Christmas, our Motormouth Christmas Spectacular. Would you welcome the one, the very only, the inimitable Mr. Steve Johnson!
It's only 86 hours and 35 minutes till Christmas and I'm excited!
But what are you doing on the show?
We've got toys!
Succinct, concise, and to the point.
Yeah, that's it.
If I could speak, that would be better. Right, and here's a Christmas cracker if ever I saw one. Yes, go on.
Thank you. Yes, I am going to be meeting the world's best and the world's youngest juggler. I'm also going to be looking at the worst cracker jokes in history.
That was the worst juggling in history,
yes,
I think,
it was.
actually.
I'm just going to go and get another cracker.
Cracker
I'll
jokes.
with you in a minute.
Cracker jokes and juggling as well. And what's
Get
this?
your paper here. You look like a bright boy, Sunshine. Get your paper here. 10 sheets for less than 20p. You don't need this rubbish.
Gee, that sounds like a good deal, mister.
Two sheets for £5. Get rid of that rubbish. I'll show you a little later on how to make 10 sheets for less than 20p.
What about Terry? Is he here?
He's coming in here. 6 penguins for 20p. He'll have penguins with him.
Tinsel's falling off the back of the set.
Down.
It's so cheap here. Terry Nutkins with penguins and... Oh, brilliant. And this little lot as well, all between now and 11:25 on our Christmas Motormouth. Night of the Living Toys, I kid you not, is the name of our Scooby-Doo cartoon this morning. That's at 9:40. Followed at 10 o'clock by, say Night of the Living Dead, but that's not a fair way to describe Mr. Johnson. That's Mousetrap at 10 o'clock. At 10:20, my points are as to some of the bits and pieces over Christmas and New Year on the telly that you might like to look out for and set your video for. 20 past 10. 10:25, the first of our 2 self-contained Beetlejuice stories. That's right, today we have 2 Beetlejuice stories. First at 10:25. At 10:45, Brian Moore from the England Front Row gives us some top tips of sporting toys to buy for under a tenner. And at 11:25, the Christmas record of the last 10 years. Slade's Merry Christmas, everybody.
The best ever Christmas record, I think. Yes, the Christmas feel is here, Christmas Motormouth, and Christmas just wouldn't be the same without circuses. So if you can't get to a circus this year, we thought we'd bring the circus to you. We've got Lotzi, he's all the way from Belgium. He's the world's best and the world's youngest ever juggler. Lotzi! If you would like to see Lotzie and the rest of the circus, it's Jerry Cottle Circus at Wembley with Jeremy Beadle. But for now, Lotzie from Belgium and Jerry Cottle Circus, thank you very much.
Okay, Max, here's the tree in the corridor. Now, if we just calculate the tangent of the sine and the cosine...
Paul,
then
it is stuck.
Yeah. All right, how about if we just grease up the branches? We can sort of maneuver
It's
it out.
stuck.
Okay, but this wall here is not as solid as it looks.
Now look, Rolf Harris. That tree is stuck.
It was just a simple mistake, Max.
Yes, made by two very simple people.
Paul, I've had a brilliant idea. We attach stuff to the end of the fishing rod, pass it over the tree and into the studio.
Who do you think you are, J.R. Hartley?
You see, Max, there are no problems, just opportunities.
There are two problems. One is you, and one is you. When you ordered this tree, did you ask for a big one?
Well, that's what Juliet told me to do.
Apparently there was some mix-up at the Norwegian embassy.
Yes, and I suppose the ambassador himself told you to remove the netting before the tree was in place.
Oh, no, that was my idea.
Right, Paul. What are you going to about this tree that is poking through the door?
Well, I'd say it was more protruding, Max.
This used to be a doorway. It is now an alpine view.
It smells kind of fresh, don't you think?
And this is the trunk. The only thing thicker than which is your skull.
Well, I admit it looks stuck.
Well, that's because it is stuck.
Oh, how could you be so completely and utterly stupid?
Juliet, you told me to get the biggest one they'd got.
Yes, I know that, Millie. That's why I'm shouting at myself, not you.
Oh.
Now there's a 43.5-foot Christmas tree stuck in the corridor. No one can get in or out of the studio. This is the worst day of my entire life.
Oh, come on, cheer up. It's not that bad. Your favourite's on later.
My favourite what?
Your favourite man.
I don't like men.
You like ones called Brian Moore.
Oh, yes. Well, no more than I like anyone else.
Well, you've got his rugby shirt
It
on.
was the cleanest item of clothing I had this morning.
Oh, well, this'll cheer you up. You got a big mention on the show this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Andy said there's a huge big Christmas tree stuck in the corridor. Nobody can get in and out of the studio, and it's all thanks to Juliet.
This is the worst day of my entire life.
Right. Tins of brains.
You ask a juggler in, he does his stuff, and the poor guy couldn't even get out of the studio.
Oh,
Sorry,
terrible,
what were you saying?
I'm saying selection of slime.
gross.
Right. Passport. Yeah, I've got that. OK, chocks away!
Yes, perhaps I should explain at this point that as it is the festive season, Mr. Johnson thought it would be a right rip-snorter of an idea to do your letters from on high. As you can imagine, I'm really looking forward to it. I said I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, why don't you come up then? The air's lovely.
Yes, I'll be with you in a minute. Now, don't try this at home, kids, because Steve and I have been professionally trained. Nah, I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Come on, Andy, I'm getting bored.
I'm there, mate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! Fantastic!
Oh, man, where are you?
I'm behind you, Steve.
Oh, right.
I'm round here. And Merry Christmas to you, too. Now, hold out your bits and pieces, and I shall read out the first tin of slime, if I can find camera 3. There you are. For the letters of which are cunningly concealed in this folder.
Hey, are you loving it, Andy?
I'm loving it, yes.
I told you you'd love it, man, because when you've got the hang of it, you get it, hang.
Yes, very
I
good.
said you'd love it. Hey, I could hit somebody with me tins of brains from up here,
Behave.
couldn't I?
Just hold that tin of... Hold the tins of brains out for the nice close-up and show it to Laura Wood from Parkside Avenue, Queensbury and Bradford, because she wants some, because she said, when my dad was getting the decorations down from the loft, they fell on my head and all my brains came out of my ears. Can I have some of Steve's? You certainly can. Sorry I dropped your letter.
Why am I facing backwards?
Because it's your best side, Steve. Matthew Allen from South Humberside says, Dear Steve, I was having a brisk stroll when out jumped on me a bunch of brain-dead zombies. Their leader approached me and asked me if I would spare some of my brains in exchange for them not taking over the world. So we'll send them some of Steve's brains, OK? Now then, are you ready, Mr. Johnson, to pass pithy comments on the photographs that we have received?
Well, what do you think, Andy?
I think not, myself, sir. So why don't you... Thank you very much indeed. Why don't you just hold out the slime hand and the objects that the viewers who get their photographs on the telly will receive. And those lucky viewers this week begin with Stephen John, who sent us this rather fine photograph of his dog.
Slime!
Thank you very much indeed. Well done for getting that in focus down there. Thank you very much indeed. You'll have that. Damien, Thomas, will you behave, for goodness sake? Thomas and Liam.
I'm worried, Andy.
I've got 3 A levels, you know. Damien, Thomas and Liam
Why do you put us for good use?
have sent us a photograph of their dad. Oh, looking so attractive there.
Dear.
That's absolutely marvellous. Right. No in-flight entertainment this week, or at least not for a while, because now Mr. Steve Johnson will be accompanied by Mr. Frank Sinatra in Come Fly With Me. You might say it was old Blue Eyes meets old Bug Eyes.
Yeah, hold that.
Come while you're doing that.
With me. Come take me to the stars.
We'll do the rags and tags for this week. First one is from Dimple from Lancashire, who sent me this fine badge that I can wear, which says, look, I'm with this idiot. Can you see that? Yes, there we are. Very appropriate, isn't it, for working with Mr. Johnson. Thank you for that, Dimple from Lancashire. And Daniel Pye from Basingstoke in Hants has sent us a lovely little badge which features Mr. Johnson rather spectacularly there. That's terrific. Right, Steve? Yes. There is no viewers' animation for this week. We will absolutely do a storm with them next week, but we do have a treat for you because now Mr. Johnson will announce the results.
Nappy showing.
To last week's... I don't wish to know that, thank you. Are you going to announce the results to last week's magic competition?
Hurrah! The results of last week's magic competition are this, right?
Sometime
we asked, right,
before
the question,
Satan breathes in.
David Burglasses in, is how long, I'm coming back round again, has the magic circle lasted? And it's actually 86 years. So the winners are Jeffrey Wilson, well done to you, and Amanda Wells, well done to you.
You get that magic circle thing flying spookily into shot. Right, the Rupert competition for last week. You were watching it at 3:55 Tuesday on Children's ITV, I hope. We asked you what was the name of the old professor's servant. The winners are Wendy Richard, Ricky McCormick, Adam Hunt, Carrie Morris, Douglas Hoddenuts, and the answer is, well, why should I tell you the answer when we can show you a little bit of Rupert and he will the answer for you? What was the name of the old professor's servant?
Bodkin, I must talk to the professor right away.
The professor? Oh, yes. I mean, no. I'm sorry, Rupert. He's not here. Won't be back for days. But surely I can help. After all, I am the professor's helper.
Right, we've put everybody's name into the big balloon, and the winner will be taking the trip on that Rupert balloon.
Fantastic Rupert balloon.
Sometime in 1992.
Three.
No, 93 then.
No, two. You're quite right. I've got the
I
years
can't
wrong.
remember what's coming up next year. You've lost me.
Draw the winner, Steve.
Right. Right, here, the winner's in here. We've got everybody's letter sent in for the Rupert competition in this bag, and I'm drawing out the winner, and it is...
Who's the winner?
It is Sarah Barlow, who comes from Berwickshire in Scotland, and the answer was the dragon meets is the clown or something. The dragon meets is called
doesn't matter
Cledwin.
whether she was right. She's getting the trip in the Rupert balloon. Now, as a special Christmas treat, Steve, you can do the Motormouth address. Go on.
Oh, cheers, man.
If you can see it.
It's Motormouth, P.O. Box 1, Mason, Kent, ME14, 5, double L. Hang on, man. I feel a bit sick now.
You really? Well, don't go on about it, because I fancy watching a cartoon now. Do you want to introduce it?
Sorry,
I didn't quite catch that. I think what Steve is trying to say is that Scooby-Doo is on now. Hey, listen, you don't want an egg sandwich, do you?
No!
You don't seem to understand, Paul. This is live. We are on air, and nobody can get to and from the studio. We have to do something.
Yeah, but I still think cutting the branches off is going to spoil the shape of the tree when we get it into the studio.
I don't care what it looks like. I'm more concerned with the practical of the situation.
Okay, but I've had some ideas. Look, we take the studio doors off their hinges, lay them over the tree
Cut
as
the
a
branches
sort of...
off.
All right, we tunnel underneath the tree, excavate...
Cut the branches off.
You're going to love this. We chain Terry's penguins to the top
Paul,
of the tree.
What am I doing?
You're cutting the branches off.
Correction. You're cutting the branches off. Goodbye.
Paul? You haven't thought of cutting the branches off, have you, mate?
Thanks, Andy.
Max,
I need a chamomile tea.
Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas, dear Juliet, Merry Christmas to you. No, Juliet, you don't understand. This is my Christmas card to you. Now, be careful when you open it, because I put the glitter on myself, so it might go all over your rugby shirt.
Millie, I'm very glad you're excited about Christmas. Thank you for the card, but frankly, I have more important things on my mind.
Like
the fact that there is a 43.5 Christmas tree stuck in the corridor.
And the fact that Brian's arriving any second.
Well, yeah.
Terry, now listen.
Max,
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, nice to see you, nice to see you, but I'm desperately late.
We've got a bit of a problem, Terry.
What do you mean,
I've got to tell you about... No, Terry, we've got a problem. I'm sorry you're late.
Yeah.
Well,
what's that Christmas tree doing there? It's blocking the passageway. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it is blocking the passageway, and that's not the half of it. Come on, I'll show
What do you mean, not the half of it?
Well, that's the half of it.
That's a...
Yeah.
Oh, this is a disaster. Oh,
And this,
no.
that's the end of it. And this is the imbecile responsible.
You fool.
Terry, as I see it, you've got two main options. Over or under.
Over or under? I'll go under.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot.
Hast come to this.
Oh, look,
What's
Max.
going to happen when one of the presenters wants to get through?
At least I'm doing something constructive instead of giving guided tours of the disaster.
Excuse me for bothering you, Max. But you haven't seen Terry under here.
think you just went by him.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
I know it's not your responsibility, Max, but I just need some help.
No way, Jose. Why should I help you get out of the mess which you got yourself into?
Well, I thought we all had to pull together, Max.
N-O spells no.
No, it's entirely my fault. Well, as you know, Andy, I set my standards very, very high, and I feel as if I've let myself and everybody down.
Juliet, don't worry about it. We're all human. We make mistakes. So there's a 40-foot tree in the corridor. Who cares?
So, you're not angry, then?
Angry? No, I think it's hysterical, actually. I think it's really funny.
Oh, Andy, I feel much better now, thanks.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel better, Juliet. I was tormented with concern.
So I noticed, Max, as you wandered around criticising everybody, drinking tea and doing absolutely nothing to help the situation.
Well, let's face it, if I'd been in charge, we wouldn't be in this terrible mess, would we?
So am I to understand it, Max, that had you been in charge, that tree would be in the studio by
That's
now,
right,
would it?
Andy. Thank you for your confidence.
Doubtless the decorations would be on it.
Certainly.
It would be lit up.
Absolutely.
And there'd be presents underneath.
No doubt at all.
You know, Max, week after week after week, all I hear you talking about is how things would be brilliant if you were the boss. And I'm sure Juliet won't mind, but I'm going to make you the boss. I've had enough of this. Get that tree in the studio, get the decorations on it, get it lit and get presents underneath it. And shall we say by the end of the show?
What do you think this is? Challenge, Annika?
Not up to the challenge, Max?
Of course I am.
Right. Done.
Done. I'm going to regret this.
Not bad, Hammer's go. Hey, Andy.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm just practicing my plank surfing technique. Well, actually, I'm building a bridge over the tree.
You might not have to, actually, because I just challenged somebody in there and I said, get the tree into the studio by the end of the programme, decorated everything, and they took me up on it.
Wow.
So which bright spark has taken up the challenge, Andy?
You're not going to believe it. Max.
Max?
Max!
Oh,
Happy Christmas, Neil, and can you give Steve his card as well,
Kind of
please?
you, Millie. Are you going home for Christmas or anything?
No, I'm just stopping at my Auntie Beryl's, but it'll be good fun, because all my cousins are coming, and there's our Joanne, our Liz, our Ruth, our Sarah, our Catherine, our Rebecca. And also, she does the big family traditional Christmas dinner, you know, with the turkey and the...
Excuse us.
Oh, Andy, I've got your Christmas card.
That's very kind of you, thank you.
It's all right.
Okay, Andy, let's try this.
Oh, you are
joking, Step up, but I'll give you a lift.
Yeah! Whoa!
Happy Christmas, Gabby.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I've got yours through there. I'll get you in a minute.
I bet you're looking forward to Christmas, aren't you? I know I am. Getting up in the morning, opening my presents, having my breakfast, opening my presents, having my dinner, opening my presents.
The presents.
I seem a bit too excited. Nobody else is excited as me. Well, Juliet's quite excited about Brian Moore being here.
Yeah, I know she's wearing his rugby shirt.
Yeah.
What does she think of him?
Well, she thinks he's a very good rugby player. He's got a nice car. He wears nice clothes.
She fancies him.
Yeah.
Now, it might look like I'm having my fingerprints taken, but I'm not. This is a cheap and easy way of making your own Christmas wrapping up paper. And when I say cheap, it could save you about £4 or £5 on top of your Prezi cost. Look at that. I'm just putting a pattern onto ordinary white drawing paper, or you can use lining paper using red and green, both good Christmassy colours. There it is. Very effective. Another good way of doing this is to get your paint. Again, I'm using red and green because I think they're the best Christmassy colours. On ordinary white drawing paper, and just, look at that, flick. Now this, as you can see, is great fun to do. Put some newspaper down first and just flick away. Put some more green in there, and you can see the Christmassy effect. Or you could just flick off the end of some cardboard like that. Gives it a good sort of splatter effect, or spatter effect as some people like to call it. There it is. Keep going like that, and when you finish that, you end up with something that looks just like that. And when all the paint dries, it dries with a raised surface, so you get this very expensive sort of textured paper. Use it to wrap up your Crizzy Prezzies and put it under the tree, and you have something that looks just like that. Now, I think that looks really good. And see that sort of bauble effect down there? That was created using sponge, or you can use half a potato, or even a bit of cardboard for that. Experiment with it. Another good idea is to take an ordinary sheet of white paper like that, wrap your Prezi up in just white paper. Now, they do this in some perfume counters or some jewellery shops. And then take the bags that you get your Prezzies in, you know, these plastic bags, like that, and cut some shapes out. I'm just going to cut a sort of triangle shape. It doesn't need to be any particular shape. And then just get some glue. And this plastic bag that shines, you just stick it on to your Prezi like that, onto the white paper, and build it up, build up this whole pattern, and you get, again, very expensive wrapping up paper. There There it is. Just put another one on there. And to add that finishing touch of class, cut a strip that's about 75 centimetres by 5 centimetres, and then all the way down it. Hang on, got some wind blowing in here. Just cut snips, like a comb effect. Keep going all the way down so you get something that looks like that. And then this is the tricky bit. Start to wind it from the top, wind it all the way up, right to the bottom, there like that. Keep it coming. And when you've done that, make it really tight. You get something that looks a bit like that. Put a staple in the end of it, or some sellotape on it. Open it out like that, and there you have it. One of those roses for the top of your prezi. Again, saving you 50p. Put them all under your tree, and you get something that looks like that. How's about that? A Christmas paper wrapping attack. What do you reckon, Steve?
That's absolutely excellent, Neil. Yeah. Brilliant, but it's not big enough to wrap my present to you, mate.
Oh, why? What you got me?
Well, I've got you something that's big.
Yeah?
It's colourful.
Yeah?
And it costs thousands of pounds.
Do you want to tell me what it is?
Yeah, it's my very special Christmas mousetrap.
Ah, just what I always wanted.
To our very special Christmas! Yes, these are my festive contestants this week. Your name is?
I'm Ben, I'm age 14 and I like rugby.
Do you like rugby?
Yeah.
I was never good at rugby. I like American football better. What about you?
My name's Catherine, I'm 14 and I like cycling.
You like cycling? Do you cycle into school every day?
No.
Oh, you just like to do it on your spare time,
yeah.
Do you? All right, let's see who our Christmas helpers are today. They are Lindsay Leahy and Scott Pook. Give them a round of applause. A bit slow, aren't they? Well, you know the rules, don't you? Yeah. You've got 7 minutes to do it in, and if you get it done in 7 minutes, you're going to win this fantastic 4-star prize, which is a home computer! Ooh. So you can be playing with that on Boxing Day, can you? You're going to do very well here. Right. Do you think you're going to win?
Yep. Yep.
I hope you're going to win, because I want you to win for Christmas, all right? Are we all ready? Yeah! All right, then, let's have the count. 3, 2, 1, go! Through the tunnel. Go through, Catherine. Come on. You're going to have to move some in this game. Come on. Right, come on, Kath. Up you get. Okay, this is a very special square, this one. It's a quiet square, this one, because this is a memory square. You've got 10 seconds to remember 10 objects underneath here. Are you ready? Go. Here we go. We've got a banana, cuddly toy, tortoise, maracas, domino, egg, comb, toothbrush. Got 5 seconds left. Got a cone, and we've got an apple there. All right, remember those, let them go in. OK, top's back on. That's 10 seconds up. Let's move on! Right, what you want to do is go through the middle there, wait for him to tag you. Switch off the valve, all right? Switch the valve before the ball gets down. Come on, go! Come on, Kath, go! Quick! And back, come on! Come on, Kath, it's your 7 minutes. It's your 7 minutes you're wasting. Right, give me a hand up there, burst that balloon. Go on, up you go. Oh, no, he's broke it. Go on, up you go and burst it. Go on, you can do it. Well done, on you go. Onto the puzzle, all right. You're doing absolutely brilliant here. What you've got to do is you've got to remove 5, 6. Sorry, I can't even count up, right? You've got to remove 6 of these numbers to make it add up to 111, all right? 6 of them. See how you get on. All right. Come on, move 6 of them. That's right, you're nearly there. If you remove 6 of them, it should add up to 111. Think about it. Work together on this one. Talk to each other. Anyone ever good at maths? No. No, doesn't look like it. Let me give you... I can give you a clue here if you want. Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Leave the 9s. 2 9s in. Leave 99. All right, that should give you a clue. 99.
Leave us a...
Leave your 9. Come on.
How many can we move?
Try and move... No. That's right. Come on. Move the 9s across. Try and move that there, and then that would become 99, wouldn't it? Yeah. Do you see what I mean? So what do you have to add on to 99 to make another... to make it to 111?
12.
You can add 12 ones. How can you find 12 out of 7 and 5?
7 plus 5.
7 plus 5 is 12. Let's move on to the timeout square. Well done. 7 plus 5 is 99. That makes 111. That means you're on the timeout square, so you win these fantastic prizes, which is a tennis kit. Absolutely brilliant. Come on, it's our Christmas show. You're going to get this, I can tell you. I can see you can have a good Christmas in front of you. You've got 5 minutes left to do the game in, all right? You've got plenty of time, so let's get going. Right, under here. Come on, under you go. In you go. Come on. Up to the other end here. Come on, under you come. Come on, Kath. Get under there. Go on, help her through. Help her through, Ben. Come on. You have to work together on this game. All right, onto here, onto here. OK, what I want you to do is to remember 4 things off the memory tray.
Teddy, tortoise, domino, maracas.
Great, move on, move on. Right, game of basketball here. We want 3 of them through there. Come on, aim right. You can do it. Come on. 1. Come on. 2. One more. One more. Come on. One more. Come on. Yeah, come on. Quick, quick, quick. Right, it's all right. Now, this is the mousetrap maze, right? All you got to do is, one of you get to each side, take it in your hands. Go on, take it in your hands. Come on. And then what you got to do is you've got to use, to work it together, you've got to tilt it so you can get it into the centre, get the ball into the centre. Are you ready? Go. Come on. Come on, you could do it. You could do it. Come on, cheer them on. Come on. Work together. No, you've gone the wrong way here. You've gone the wrong way. Come on, talk to each other. Come on, you're well on the way there. I think you might have taken a wrong turning. Oh no, you're on the way. You're on the way. Yeah. Yeah, onto the timeout square. Stop the clock. Absolutely brilliant. You worked together really well. I could hear you. No, this way, that way, that way, this way, that way, this way. You still stay friends, haven't you? Right, let's see what you've won here. You've won this brilliant Trianimos game, and it's Go for Broke. Right, now, you're doing very well on this Christmas show here. You've got just under 4 minutes to finish it off. You're still playing for the computer, all right? You'll probably be playing that on Boxing Day. But first of all, let's get going. Right, off you go. Come on. Come on. Right, trash fire, trash fire, trash fire. Keep on going. Come on, Catherine. Come on, come on. Come on. Trash fire, it's coming round. It's coming round. Right, what you got to do is you've got to go through the middle here, loop across and turn off the valve, all right? You ready? Go, go, come on, go. Go. Yes, I'm back again. I'm back again. Right, onto the mime. Onto the mime. Right, you're going to do some miming, aren't you? Right, these are all things to do with Christmas, all right? You know how to mime, don't you? Yeah. You mime, you answer, all right, Ben? Here we go. OK, you ready? No words, no words.
Cracker.
Cracker is correct. What's this one here?
Christmas pudding.
Well, no, no,
dinner?
No.
Christmas
no.
dinner.
No, what?
Turkey.
Turkey is correct. What's this one here?
Mistletoe.
Yes, that sounds look good, that did. Right. Oh, you got to be able to do that one. Can you do that one?
Angel.
No, no.
Christmas tree.
Yeah, what's on top of it?
Star.
No, no, no. She's all of a twinkle and what do you have on top of your Christmas tree? She's got a little wand.
A fairy.
Fairy on top of the Christmas tree. What's this one here?
Christmas tree.
It is a Christmas tree. Let's move on. Let's play a game of golf. All right. 3 holes. I want 3 balls through the hole. Come on, 3 balls. We've got 1. We've got 2. We've got 3. What's this here? What's this here? Right. Right. Now, this is a true or false square, all right? I want you to tell me if this, what I'm saying now, is true or false. If this question is true or false. There are 18 spots on a dice. True or false?
False.
False. Yes, there are 21. Let's move on to the top. Stop the clock. My tongue stopped working there. I can hardly talk. Well done. You managed to get down to his 3rd side. That means you've won this brilliant camera outfit. Right, round this one. I'll tell you, I could hardly talk back there. I must have some Christmas pudding stuck in me throat. Anyway, you've got about 2 minutes left to do the game in. You're doing extremely well. You're still playing for the computer, all right? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Right, let's get going. Right, now, this is word search. In here are all these words. You highlight them by putting elastic bands around them. Get going. Come on, it's your time. Come on. That's right, you've got a cat there. We've got gerbil. They're all pets, right? They're all my pets, probably. You've got a budgie there. What have we got? We've still got a few more. This is a gerbil, not an herbal. Right, what have we got? We've got a rat. And we've got a dog. And we've got everything. Let's move on across the netting. On you go. On you go. Right, stop where you are. Stop where you are. Come on. Over across. Right, onto your box here. Right, now, what happens here is you've got the choice of answering a question or having to try and remember something off the memory tray. What do you fancy doing?
Memory tray.
OK, what do you remember on it?
An egg.
An egg is correct. Let's move on. Right, I want 1 of each hoop over the poles, all right? I want a red and a yellow hoop over each pole. How do you go? Go on you go. Come on, got a red. No, come on, think about it. Think about it. It's your time. Don't waste time. Oh, we're taking a long time here. We've got a red one, we've got a yellow one. Right, throw the yellow ones. Come on. I need a yellow one, and we need 1 more. 1 more. 1 more on this one. Come on, okay, stop, stop, stop. Stop the clock. Ooh-wee. You had just about a minute left. I didn't think you were going to do it with the hoops. But it's a very good Christmas show for us all, because you picked up these brilliant dingbats and Othello game. Oh, this is a very exciting Christmas show for you, you know, because now it's time to enter the trap. Come with me. Come this way. Come on. On you go. On you go. This is an exciting game, right? This is your part. This is the time when you've got to answer the 3 questions in the time it takes for the trap to fire, the ball to travel round, and the cage, it's a very festive cage today, and that to fall, all right? You're playing for this Sega computer game. It's our Christmas gift to you if you can get it right. Are you ready? Yep. Think Christmas, all right? Christmas. Fire the trap! Who makes a speech at 3 o'clock on Christmas Day?
Queen.
Yes, you're correct, that's 1. In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what are there 5 of?
Gold rings.
Yes, there are 5 gold rings. Whose catchphrase is, ho, ho, ho?
Father Christmas.
Yes, it's correct. Stop the trap. Absolutely pretty. Give them a big round of applause. They did very well. Well done to you. You've won this Christmas computer game, and you had a good time. Yeah. Right. We hope that you've had a good time too. We'll see you again soon with another game of... Goodbye. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Come on. Come back here.
It's exactly 43 and a half foot long. And the problem is...
It's stuck in the corridor, we can't get it into the studio.
It's stuck in the corridor and we can't get it into the studio. What do you suggest we do?
Saw it in half.
Juliet, he's not going to saw it in half. He's a tree surgeon, not a vandal. I'm sorry? Oh, you're going to saw it in half? Yeah, I thought as much. Right, the time now is exactly... 10 past 10. Can you get here ASAP? OK, thank you, Mr... Woods. Bye-bye.
Max, you handled that brilliantly.
Well, I'm good on the phone.
Now, we need to organise some really strong men to take the bits out once it's been cut.
Oh, yes, even in 2 pieces, it'll still weigh a ton. No good asking Paul.
Or you. But Mr. Moore will be arriving soon. I'm sure he could do it single-handedly.
Yes, these rugby players are all brawn.
Don't be bitter, Max. He has brains as well. He's a solicitor, don't you know?
You seem very interested in this Mr. Moore.
Millie, this is Dumpy the Penguin.
Hello, Dumpy.
You like him?
Yeah, he's
Well, I
great.
tell you what, will you do me a big favour?
Yeah?
A big favour?
Yeah?
Look after him.
Oh, yeah, sure, Terry.
You will?
Yeah, sure,
really
no problem.
Really take care of him.
Yeah, I'll look after
Because
him,
I've got to
Terry.
get some other penguins, OK?
OK,
All right,
see you
bye.
later. Oh, Paul, isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Oh, there's your Christmas card. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thanks, Millie. That's really thoughtful of you. I'll put it up on my mantelpiece.
Are you going home for Christmas?
What, to California?
Oh, no, that would be difficult. Does that mean you're going to be on your own?
Yeah, you got it.
That's awful. How are you going to cope?
Well, I'm going to muddle by somehow, Millie.
Yeah, but who are you going to pull crackers with and who are you going to play Christmas games with?
No one. I'm going to be alone. That's the definition of alone. There's no one else in the room.
Oh.
What are you doing for Christmas, anyway?
Oh, well, I'm stopping at my Auntie Beryl's. We're going to have, like, a big family Christmas dinner. Then we're probably going to sit around the piano and sing songs, open our presents.
Well, that sounds great, Millie. Listen, could you get me a left-handed screwdriver from the props room?
Left-handed screwdriver from the props room, right. Paul?
Yeah?
Is the penguin out there?
No.
Well, he's not in here.
What? Oh, no! Millie, you were supposed to be looking after it, not burbling on about Christmas.
Terry's gonna kill me.
All right, let's be calm, all right? It couldn't have gotten out that door, and we were in the corridor, so there's only one place it could have gone.
Up in the sky, it's flown off.
No, they can't fly it. It must have waddled into the Christmas tree.
Right.
All right, listen, is it a boy or a girl?
I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Have you got a fish on you?
What, a herring?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Here, boy. Here, girl.
Here, boy.
Here, boy.
Come on. Here, boy. Come on.
What are you two doing kissing? It's a Christmas tree, not mistletoe. Come out!
Oh.
Come out from under that
Max,
tree. Come
there's
out!
a penguin stuck in the tree.
Get in under that tree. Get in! Get in! Oh,
What on earth's going on?
what does it look like? They're searching for a penguin.
Looks like the challenge isn't going very well, Max.
Oh, hi, Andy. I know the break's coming up and your tea's just ready.
Brilliant. Hey, there's some good news and some bad news.
Right.
The good news is that the tree's nearly back in the studio, and the bad news is we've lost a penguin.
This is the worst day of my entire life.
Hey, don't worry. Brian Moore will be here soon.
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean. And anyway, I hope he doesn't arrive soon, because the whole place is in chaos, and I want to get it all sorted out before he comes. Hello, Mr. Moore.
Hello, Juliet.
Was it?
Terry, you found the penguin.
Yeah, he was in the
Brilliant.
shower. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, good.
No problem. Hey, how's the challenge going?
Oh, well, it's actually going okay, but the chainsaw guy hasn't arrived yet, so we're waiting for him to arrive. But well done for finding that.
Paul, can you see anything?
Yes.
What?
Well, I'll give you a hint. It's big and it's green.
Oh, I can see it. It's black and white.
Great. Don't let it get away.
I've got it. Oh, it seems very calm. Maybe it's in shock.
Millie, that's my trainer.
Oh, I wonder what the smell was.
Why don't you go look up at the top of the tree, okay?
Oh. So, Mr. Moore.
Brian.
Thank you. Brian, how are you?
I'm fine, but look, you're looking a bit of a mess here, so leave me alone and just get on with it.
No, I can take 5 minutes to talk for a while. You see, everything's so smooth this morning. It's going very well. It's all under control.
Right. Now, the penguin wasn't under the tree at all. He was simply taking a shower. And the chainsaw guy hasn't arrived yet, but I'm just waiting for him to come any minute. We can clear this chaos up there.
Thanks, Max. So, Mr. Moore.
Brian.
Sorry. Brian, how have you been? I mean, what are you doing for Christmas?
Well, you know, I'll go home and I'll see my mum and dad and have a bit of turkey and I'll play with my presents and I'll open some more presents and, you know, how about you?
Oh, well, nothing special. Luther, that's my cat. He gets jealous if I have friends round and he sulks if I go out, so we'll probably just stay in and exchange gifts. Well, he normally gives me a book. Well, I mean, he doesn't actually go into the shop and buy the book.
Look, it doesn't matter because I've got something for you anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's in the car, so...
Oh, wonderful. What is it?
It's a Christmas present.
Oh, that's marvellous. I can put it under the tree with all my other one.
Oh. So Paul and Juliet are going to be on their own on Christmas Day.
Okay, the air sea rescue's off. Apparently it was in the shower the whole time.
Hello, anybody here?
Oh, hey, guys, hi. Come on in. I'll take you to your dressing rooms.
All right.
Nice dog.
What's she doing there?
She's just our tree hygienist.
Oh, I see.
What a place to park.
Right. Oh, Mr. Woods, it's so good of you to get here so quickly. This is part of the problem here. I'll just take you through to the route.
Yes, that's what I'll do.
Okay, now, I know this looks weird, but you can just, leave your weight on here. Well, it is Mr.
Get up
Woods,
there, come on.
Oh, Mr. Woods, seriously, look. This is Slade climbing over a bridge. And this is the problem. How long do you think it's going to take to sort it out?
Pushing it. No fair.
Not very long. Give me about 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Fantastic.
So, have you done it yet? Mocked up your radio or your TV times with the bits of Christmas telly that you're going to watch over the next few days? There's a whole host on offer, of course, on all 4 channels. And there's so much on offer that I just thought I might give you 1 or 2 things that you might want to look out for. Beginning tonight at 5:15 on ITV with Bejeweled. It stars Emma Samms, Jerry Hall and Dennis Lawson in a story about some jewels that go missing, and our heroes are on the trail of the crooks.
Alistair!
What now, Marvin?
Eloise knows where the jewels are!
What?
They're back at the house. Eloise saw them. Wait.
Well, why didn't you say something?
It was your fault. You wouldn't let me. You kept shushing me at dinner.
He was probably too busy looking for clues in the tripe and onion pudding.
Before Eloise came down to supper, she saw some guy in a room looking at the jewels.
Sure about this?
Of course. I'm positive. He had the crown just like I was wearing on the plane.
If you'd listened to her, we'd have the jewels by now.
Oh, like I'm supposed to know what she's trying to say?
Stop it, you two. Mevin has a plan for us.
Bejeweled tonight, 5:15 on ITV. Probably the most talked about Christmas special this year is the one that adorns the cover of the Radio Times. It's the Darling Buds of May. Now, the Darling Buds of May is so secret and under wraps that they won't give us a bit of the Christmas show. So here's one of the previous. Darling Buds of May become the Darling Buds of December tomorrow at 7:15 on ITV. For 364 days of the year, or at least for 1 day of the year, he's the busiest man. But what does he do for the other 364? I'm talking, of course, about 1F Christmas Esquire. You can find out what he does do by watching Channel 4 on Christmas Eve at 5:45. Father Christmas, you see him here knocking up a little camper for his holidays on those other days.
Shoddy, blooming, bent, blooming nails. Oh, God, yeah. Oh.
Bonjour. Aujourd'hui, mes amis,
Vous êtes... Ils sont... Nous avons... 1, 2, 3.
Leçon 10. Répétez après moi. Où sont les plumes de ma tante?
You know what you can do with your blooming tont, love?
La plume de ma tante est dans ma tante.
Blooming Finny. Oh, thank goodness. 3 bon, n'est-ce pas?
Très n'est-ce pas, indeed. An absolute 5-star must-see video for that one. Raymond Briggs stuff is brilliant. Oh, by the way, look out for The Snowman on Channel 4 this Christmas as well. And so we move from the TV programmes on to the movies. And here we have our Motormouth guide to some of the movies you might want to watch over Christmas, starring myself and Steve Johnson. Well, at least we're on the cover of our own sort of Motormouth film guide. The first one we're going to look at is on Christmas Eve on 3:20, the second in the Star Wars trilogy, The Empire Strikes Back. Best line in a movie anyway, that, isn't it? I love you, I know. He's not my favourite James Bond, but Roger Moore's on Christmas Day at 3:35 in the classic Bond movie, For Your Eyes Only. Yes, handy little device indeed. And one of the blockbusters of 1989, yes, it is that long ago that you could have seen Batman, but finally it's on the telly, Christmas Day at 6. It's the same kind of a world where a man dressed in a red suit upstages you like mad. Just some of the films to look out for over the Christmas period. By no means comprehensive, but just one or two that you might want to set your video for. Michael Keaton, of course, starring in Batman. He's also starring in a film that you want to look out for over the Christmas period as well. That is Beetlejuice. You'll be very familiar with Beetlejuice, of course, because we show the cartoons here on Motormouth every week. The first now of 2 Beetlejuice cartoons. This is the first one this morning, and it's called Skeleton in the Closet.
I said it's going very well.
It's what?
Going very well.
Yeah, okay.
Yes?
I'm just about to make some tea. Would you like some?
Yes, please.
I love!
Yes?
Gary Baldy's. Have you got any left?
Yes. Jingle bells, Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas, dear Max, Merry Christmas to you.
Pardon?
Have you gone deaf?
I have, it's a chainsaw.
Oh, it's your Christmas card. Christmas card.
Now, Millie, I want you to take these boxes and leave them outside the studio doors in preparation.
Okay, for the Christmas tree, Max.
That's right. Paul, upstairs, dressing room 3, sacks of parcels, bring them down outside the studio door.
I love Christmas, don't you, Max? Running down the stairs on Christmas morning to get
Can't do that.
Why?
I live in a bungalow.
Oh, very funny, Max. But it's the togetherness of Christmas I like. Eating your dinner together, opening your presents together.
Yes, normally I do enjoy that sort of thing.
Normally?
Yeah. Oh, well, this year, you know my mother collects those little china figurines?
Yeah.
Well, she and Maud have gone off to Dresden because there's a sale at the Walpurgis Warenhauser.
Oh. So you're going to be at your own on Christmas?
Yeah.
Brilliant!
Sorry?
I mean, I'm sure something brilliant will happen this Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Juliet.
Oh, Mr. Moore.
Brian.
I'm sorry, Brian. Yes, sorry. Oh, thank you, Brian. Oh, I'm speechless.
Well, you know what they say, because actions speak louder than words,
Oh,
so...
yes. Brian.
Juliet.
And now, Motormouth is proud to present a special edition of Gabby's Crackers!
Thank you. Yes, in 4 days' time, we're all going to be rolling around on the floor, clutching our sides and groaning and moaning. Not so much because of that Christmas turkey, the nut roast or the Brussels sprouts, but more than likely because of those dreadful Christmas cracker jokes. Well, today, live in the studio here at Motormouth, we are going to consumer test them for you with a groanometer that will show at the bottom of the screen just how bad or good those cracker jokes are. I'm going to give you a try, just one, okay? You ready?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Why does a snowman stay in the garden over Christmas?
I have no idea. Why does a snowman stay in the garden over Christmas?
Because he's got snow. Where else to go? Oh, there you are. You saw the groanometer. Let's get on with it. OK, cracker number 1. Sean, would you like to pull this cracker with me? Pull it away. Whoa. Pull. Do it again. Do it again. Pull. Pull. Yes. Right. Empty it out. The crackers never work. Oh. The crackers never work. Where's the joke? They never work when they work. Go on, give us a joke, Sean. Quick.
What's pink and hard?
I don't know. And what's pink and hard?
A pig with a flick knife.
Oh! Very bad, very bad. OK, joke number 2. Let's hope this cracker works. Terry, sit down, Sean. Terry, let's pull it.
Simon.
OK, go on.
Ready?
Oh, that one works.
Got it. Right,
Okay.
have a look, quick. Let's see
Let's
what's
pull
in
out the
there.
beginning. Read out the joke, please, Terry.
Read out the joke, read out the joke. Where is the
Where
joke?
is the joke?
Find the joke.
Typical. Somebody's done this on
There's a
purpose,
joke.
haven't they?
Quick. There's no joke. Well, it's Steve Johnson, I suppose. Isn't it?
Ah, we've got a joke here. Right.
We've got a joke. OK. What fruit starts with the letter N?
I don't know. What fruit starts with the letter N?
Banana!
Thank you very much. OK, Steve Johnson.
Right.
Tell you what, you do the next
Nat,
one.
do you want to pull that one with me? Right, Paul. Oh, yes, we've got one. Should have a joke in it somewhere.
If you'll be lucky.
Yeah, I know. Take
This is
somebody
April
else's and we'll
Fool's
come back
Day,
to my
I'm sure of
joke.
it, not Christmas.
Here we go.
Let's have a look. Come on, one more joke and we'll see out of the 3 which is the worst and which is the best.
Right, you'll have to take somebody else's. I'll have to find the joke in this.
I'll tell you what, I think this was the best joke of all. Who set me up? There were supposed to be jokes in these crackers. OK, that's it. In 4 days' time, you're going to have to test your cracker jokes out. If you've got any good cracker jokes, please send them to us here at Motormouth because we haven't got any, so send them to us. Thank you.
You can see why that was the only edition of Gary's Crackers. In 1973, these lads released the ultimate Christmas single, which we'll have later. But first, the current single from the greatest hits album, Wall of Hits. Would you welcome Slade? And this is Universe!
In a place so cold, I don't feel
Slade, and That's Universe. Merry Christmas, everybody. Comes up a little later on in the show. That's Steve. Yeah. Do you know what's coming up after the break?
Me breakfast, if you're lucky.
Well, you better tune in for that. And in fact, what is coming up after the break is Brian Moore and his top sporting presents for under a tenner to stay with Motormouth. Woo!
Yes, Auntie Beryl, I'm sure Uncle Reggie's very good with the saw, but he doesn't need to come in with it. We've got somebody sawing it in half as we speak. What? Oh, Auntie Beryl. Oh, excuse me. Be finished?
All done, love.
Oh, good. Great. Thanks very much, Mr. Woods.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Auntie Beryl, it's OK, he's done it. So you can tell Uncle Reg to put his saw back in the garage and take his hat and coat off. Now, listen, there's something I've got to talk to you about.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go and get him and fit that tree in. Oh, hurrah! Thanks.
Max, I'm looking forward to hearing your ideas about how we're going to stick the two bits together now.
You fool, do you think I haven't already considered that?
No, Auntie Beryl, I don't fancy Brian Moore. It's Juliet that fancies... Listen, Auntie Beryl, I cannot sit here gossiping. Now, I've got a very big favour to ask. Can you have 3 more people for Christmas dinner? Well, it's Juliet, Max and Paul. They've got nowhere else to go. Really, Auntie Beryl? Oh, thank you. You won't regret it. I'll help you do the vegetables. I'll help you peel the sprouts. I'll do absolutely... Excuse me, Auntie Beryl, bye! Juliet, I'm very sorry I was on the top. I'm very sorry.
Do you like my hair like this, Millie?
Yeah?
Do you think it suits me?
Yeah, it looks great.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine, yes.
Oh. Any particular reason for being so fine?
Well, the Christmas tree's back in the studio. It's marvellous.
Yeah? Nothing to do with Brian being here?
My good mood has got absolutely and categorically nothing whatsoever to do with Mr. Moore. Let me talk.
3, 2, 1, heave! Oh, it's brilliant. It's 10 to 11, and we're on the last leg of the challenge, and we'll soon have that tree set up in the studio.
I'm listening.
Are you really?
Yes, I want to hear your idea about how we're going to stick the two bits together.
Ah, yes, right. 3-dab super glue on the trunk, bonds in seconds.
Max, wake up. Super glue is not going to support the weight of this... Leave this to me, Max.
Fastest change on British television, that. The sound of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot reverberating around the ground at Twickenham. The cries of joy as people win games, or sadly for our lads, just once, the anguish of defeat. One of our World Cup finalists from England's Rugby Union squad is with us this morning. Brian Moore, welcome.
Morning.
Brian will have some top tips of sporting gifts you might like to give for under a tenner in just a moment. But first, for rugby fans like me and him, and probably you, let's relive some of the World Cup 1991.
Brilliant. Lie about them. Have you got a Christmas present for me? Something butch and manly like me.
Yes, I've got for you something befits your character, a skipping rope. There you are.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Well, you've been putting a bit of weight on, and I thought, you know, if you just take it steady to start off with and build it up, and off you go.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, that way, Steve, as far as you can,
the
OK?
further the better, really.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, that's him dispatched. Now, you must have a butch and manly sort of Christmas present for me, Brian.
Absolutely,
I've got my kit on, I'm ready.
There for you.
Here we go. You've got...
a tennis bat.
Oh.
Look, it's quite trendy. Look, it's quite trendy. It's great. You can play it on the table at home. You can play it in the car. You can take it away. You can annoy everybody with it. But one thing you've got to remember is the balls get lost quite quick.
Yeah.
So you better buy a few more, all right?
Yeah, you only get one in the set, so we'll probably need a few more ping-pong balls. Yes. Thank you.
Good job, but not that many. Right, third one. Can you swim?
Yes, I can. Like a fish, mate. Like a fish.
Well, these will assist you. There you are.
Oh, yes. I bet these will be lovely, won't they?
Oh.
What do you think?
Marine boy. Wonderful.
Thank you.
You look great. Actually, if we could come forward here, these are the better ones, because these are really trendy, aren't they? These look good. They're anti-fog, they're anti-smear, they're anti-everything, and you look fine.
You look a dance that trendier than I do, I have to say.
Well,
thank you very much indeed.
We didn't have much to work with, though, did we, Annie? Let's, you know...
Thanks, Brian, very much indeed.
Sorry about that. Right. OK, thanks very much. On to the fourth one.
What have you got?
I've got, will you believe, this is a rugby ball. There we are. Nice and soft. You can throw it hand to hand. Pretend you're Rory Underwood. Pretend you're Will Carling.
Right, I'm Rob Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh!
86
against Scotland, superb.
You're in. The other one, you can pretend to be in the Boston Red Sox. This is soft. You can play this indoors. I can pitch it
Nice
to you
and
with
safe
your...
and squidgy.
Hup, hup. Yeah, well, we'll forget that one, OK?
Can we do something I might be good at, Brian?
Golf. Golf.
Oh, no,
if
you're
you've
good
got a
at golf.
golfer in the family, loads of good golf presents. These are balls you can play inside. They're quite good.
Practice golf balls.
Practice golf ball. Swing, keep your arm straight. Whoop, one there. These are even better because these are soft as well, but they give it a thwack, so you get a thwack noise,
I see,
all
right.
So, arm straight again, and there we go, like that.
I can do golf. I can do golf. No problem at all. You're right. Here we go. Nick Faldo, eat your heart out.
Explosive.
Excellent.
Thank you, Brian, very much. Merry Christmas.
Oh, nice one, Brian. Hey, Andy.
Yeah?
I went to Wembley this week, mate.
Yeah, what for?
To watch England versus Poland.
England versus Poland weren't playing at Wembley this week, mate.
Weren't they?
No.
Oh, right. Well, whilst I was there, you know, I saw something that was quite exceptional, you know. Something that was special, brilliant.
Steve?
And what?
Where's the rope?
Oh, I must have lost her. Oh, yeah, a fun fair. Not bad. Anybody there? Hello? Oh, great. I've got a fun fair all to myself. Oh, wow. Look at all this lot. There's rides, there's sideshows, and this one's my favourite. I love this. Now, where's the on switch? It's no fun if nobody bumps into me. Another brilliant ride. Oh, I feel terrible. Hey, this looks a lot easier. I could win something for Gabby. Now, what have I got to do? Oh, easy. Oh, Gabby's gonna love this. Motorbikes. I love motorbikes. Oh, sorry. You take it. You take yours. It's yours. Thank you. No. Oh, all right. Okay, same again. Take that one. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh. Hey? Oh, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.
Pretty spectacular, Steve, unlike my golf.
It was very good, that. Now, if you're going to a fair or pantomime or anywhere in your area, or you can go to that one at Wembley, make sure you have a good time.
But remember, the best way to have a good time is not to go with Steve Johnson. Thank you.
Right, the trees in the studio
Hey, Max, I've got the red tinsel. What
Right,
next?
okay, the blue baubles.
Right.
Could you put that out by the studio door?
Yeah.
Right, great. Thanks
Max,
a bunch.
I've pinched some stuff off our tree.
Oh, you are a love. Right, put it outside by the studio doors and could you find the ultramarine bells?
Max.
I still can't get these lights to work.
Right, fuses under the...
Blue baubles.
Blue baubles, put them out and get the fairy. The fairy. Oh, right, where's the ochre now?
Oh, Max, well done. I've just seen it through there. You're brilliant, my hero.
Oh, thanks very
Well done,
much.
well done.
Well, I mean, it's, you know, thank you. But, I mean, I must say, with the right captain on the bridge, I do think we make a good team.
Yeah. Actually, what can I do to help?
Oh, yeah, put the fairy. Could you put that out by the tree?
Out by the tree.
Out by
Okay,
the tree.
thanks, Debbie.
Brilliant.
Yes, Max, you're right. We are a good team. And I think at times like this, they should not be apart and they should stick together and be very happy and have a jolly time.
Lily, what on earth are you burbling on about?
Well, there are 3 spare places.
I'd love to come.
Really? Oh, great. Paul?
Come again?
Well, to Auntie Beryl's for lunch.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that would be great, Millie. I'd love that.
Max?
Your Auntie Beryl, she's a good cook, is she?
Brilliant.
And does she flambe the Christmas pudding?
No, she usually sets it on fire.
Count me in.
Good. Now, she
Right.
says if
I've
you
been
don't
also
know
about
that.
that. Well,
Can
it's not
you
about
meringue
that.
Hey,
I've just heard about this challenge with the tree.
Oh, yes.
Well, I bet Andy a box of crackers that you'll do it.
Oh,
So you've
right.
got less than 30 seconds, so come on,
Crackers have got two. Go.
Christmas. It's a time for giving, and it's a time for getting. More importantly than getting, because that's when you get all your prezzies. Now, with my guide, I'll stop you from getting some bad presents next year. Right, let's start off with... Well, you know this Christmas, right? You'll be getting loads of cameras and stuff. Well, what you need to do is learn how to model for your shots. And that's what I've got behind here. It's Susie Snapshot. Yes, she's a top model. She moves, she grooves. She's absolutely wonderful. And just like me, when the light comes on, she can't stop posing. Thanks very much, Andy. Say good night.
Good night.
Right. Prezzies. How do you receive a prezzie? Andy, a prezzie, please.
Hey, Steve, here's your Christmas present.
Ah, thanks a lot. Yes! Just what I've always wanted. No. That's not how you do it. You do it like this.
Hey, Steve, here's your Christmas present.
Ah, thanks a lot. Just what I've always wanted. You don't open it. You don't even really look at it. You just say thank you, and that proves that you're not being a bit of a pig, and you'll get a good present next year. Right. Thank you very much, Andy. Right. Executive toys. You know what executive toys are? They're those ones that sit on the desk and people pretend that they don't play them. Well, I've got my own brilliant executive toy. Open it up again, and there it is. Can't do it with these things on. Executive elephant. Amuse all your employees. It also goes to a good use. You can put memos on it, like... and... I hope you can read. And to go with your executive elephant, I've made my own executive suit. And with this suit, you can still leave your arms free to write your cheques. Brilliant. Not only is it attractive, it's also very useful. Right. Close these curtains again, because we're going to put something else behind them. The only thing that I really want for Christmas is slime. Yes, that one's gone for a walk. You can't beat your friendly slime. Wrapping paper. Let me tell you about wrapping paper. Andy, another present.
Steve.
Ah, brilliant.
That's not what you told us to do earlier.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Oh, fine, OK.
Right. Wrapping paper. This is the age of recycling. What you should do is recycle your wrapping paper. Don't throw it on the fire. Don't throw it in the bin. Stick it under the carpet, preferably near the front door. Then 365 days later, when everybody's walked over it, it should come out looking like that. Fantastic. Nobody will notice the difference. Now, the most important thing about wrapping paper is how, when you've tidied up, when you've wrapped up your prezzies, on how to tie the string around it. Whatever you do, don't use silly string. It's useless. It won't do anything for your prezzies. Now, that's my guide to Christmas. I hope you have a good Christmas. I hope it's not as frantic as my Christmas. And hopefully, I'll see you again next Christmas. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Johnson. So, what would you like for Christmas then, Gabby?
I've told everybody already.
I don't think you've told me. Why don't you tell me now?
A penguin!
A penguin? Easy, there you go.
No, a penguin!
Oh, a penguin. Hang on.
No, a penguin!
Ah, fear not, because a penguin is for life, not just for Christmas. And after the break, Santa Nutkins will grant your wish. You shall have that penguin,
Thank
Gabby.
You, Father Christmas!
Welcome back to the pre-Crizzy Motormouth. We've got one of my favourite animals in the studio today, Terry. Penguins.
Everyone loves them.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
Everyone loves penguins, especially at Christmas now.
What type are these, then?
These are Humboldt penguins.
And how many different types are there in the world?
Well, we guess there are around about 17 species of penguin around. It's difficult to say at the moment, but around about 17 species.
Where are these from, then, Terry?
These are from Peru, all from the southern hemisphere.
Should we have a look at the...
But these ones are actually hand-reared at the Exmoor Bird Garden.
The old inflatable.
Yeah.
OK, well, let's find
right,
Peru.
Let's have a look up here.
OK.
Antarctica up the top
There's
there.
Antarctica at the bottom, yeah, or the top.
At the bottom,
really,
the bottom, really, yeah.
Yeah. And we've got Peru.
And we've got Peru. Where's Peru? Are you good at maps still? Because I'm not
Point
good at maps or globes. Peru.
Point a finger at it, or a stump, whatever you want to call it there.
The stump,
yeah.
OK.
Peru.
Peru.
How come they're that far north from the Antarctic? Because
well, they follow the Humboldt Current, you see, which is a cold stream of water. Yeah, really cold. And when it gets to the equator, of course, it gets warmer. Now, if it got colder on the other side of the equator, they'd spread further north.
But as it is, they're stuck down the south, aren't they?
As it is, they're spread down there.
OK, well, we've got a little clip here of, I think these are king penguins, aren't they?
Yeah,
now,
king
tell me exactly how they live. What are they up to here, Terry? There's a whole gang of them sort of swimming around.
Well,
What's
yeah,
going
there
on?
they go. They're going into feed, really. I mean, that's really the only time they go into the water when they're after food. So there they go, sort of jumping down into the water, diving down.
They're good in the water,
looking for food. Yeah, they have to find their food quite rapidly, really, because otherwise they're just wasting energy. They're burning up energy, and they can't afford to do that, Neil.
Now, there's a whole colony here. Are they sociable animals?
Yeah, very sociable animals. Keep together, mainly to keep warm. They're all clustered together. You get groups of up to around about 40,000 penguins in one group, you know?
That's incredible, isn't
it? And they keep warm that way, and they shuffle round. The ones on the outside get in the middle the next day, you know?
So how do they survive in those harsh conditions there? Should we have a closer look?
I mean, they're incredibly...
Hello, mate.
Well, that one's moving around.
Is he going to do a run?
No, he's not.
He's all right, isn't he?
They're incredibly well adapted to their environment. They've got 3 layers of thick, dense feathers, OK?
Yeah.
And also, underneath that, they've got a very thick blubber layer, and that keeps them warm. Keeps them warm when it's cold, but also keeps them cool when it's hot.
Does it trap the air on them as well?
Yeah, they got, underneath these feathers, they trap little bubbles of air. So when they dive, if you've ever seen a penguin swimming, what I call flying underwater, you ever see one flying underwater?
Yeah.
You can see the bubbles come away from them, you know, because of the water pressure. But actually forms an insulation there between the feathers.
Now, believe it or not, some people don't actually realise that penguins are birds, and these are wings, aren't they?
Yeah,
but they can't fly.
They're wings, they're flippers. Well, they can fly underwater. I keep saying that because I think they're incredible underwater, and they use these flippers to propel themselves around underwater. They can swim at speeds of something like 2 metres a second. Who are you looking at there?
They're all waddling off down there.
2 metres a second, which is fantastically fast, you know. And they can dive to depths of round about 300 metres as well.
And what about these amazing feet? They're not so good on land,
Amazing feet. They don't look too good, do they? I mean,
not on land,
they look a bit clumsy, but they use them for paddling when they're on the surface.
Yeah.
They're webbed. They've also got these tiny little nails there, which they use for gripping the rock when they actually come out of the water onto the island, you know?
Do they ever get cold feet?
Well, they can actually cut off the blood supply to various parts of the body, and the big penguins, like the emperor penguins, they have to stand in the ice in freezing, way below freezing temperatures for 60 days while they incubate the eggs.
That's brilliant.
And that's the males that do that, and they have to stand still, and they have a layer of fat which they cover over the egg, and they cut off the blood supply to their feet, so they're not warm to freeze up, if you know what I mean.
Do they have any enemies at all?
Do they have any enemies? Yeah, they do. They have killer whales, they have sharks, they have leopard seals, and some of the auks as well, some of the birds.
And what do they do as a defence?
What they do as a defence? Well, this beak is incredibly powerful, and it's powerful for two reasons. One, to be able to catch their fish, because they have to catch live fish. And it's slightly hooked at the edge, at the end there, serrated at the sides, and they just grab hold of it and swallow it whole, alive. And they also use that beak, obviously, for defending themselves as well. But they can use these as well, but they're not much use up against a shark, for example. I mean, these are very hard.
Should we catch them out? Come on, let's go,
Yeah,
let's go
okay,
down
let's
here.
go
Let's
for
see
that.
what's got. Look what's going. Everyone's panicking over here now. Look at this.
Don't worry about penguins. They're
Look
lovely.
at them all,
let's
aren't they brilliant?
Let's get right down with them. They're
Now,
superb.
Kim and Steve, if you want to come over here, guys, you've got a question for
closer.
Terry, haven't you, about
Yeah.
the penguins?
Come down here, come down here.
Shall we see if we can keep up with them?
Lovely, right. What's your question?
What family do penguins belong to?
Well, they're birds, actually. I mean, they are flightless birds. They're flightless birds. And you've got one as well?
How long do penguins live?
How long do penguins live? Well, these ones are 2.5 years old. As I said, bred in captivity. They can live in captivity up to around about 22 years old. In the wild, probably only about 12 years old. And the bigger penguins, the biggest penguins of all, the emperor penguins, can live up to about 46 years old. That's if they're lucky. That's if they don't get eaten by a killer whale or something, you know?
Now, we're saying that they're actually birds. They've got their own family. It's a
very
penguin
much so.
family, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, very much so. And they live in burrows. The Humboldt penguin lives in burrows, yeah. The bigger ones, as I said, the emperors, they all stand in groups. I mean, it's incredible to see a group of, say, 30,000 emperor penguins, and they stand in groups, as I said earlier on, and huddle together to keep warm.
Yeah.
They're great survivors.
Well,
now.
I tell you, someone has always wanted to meet a penguin. What do you think, Gabby?
Oh, you've made my Christmas. It's
Oh, that's good.
absolutely wonderful.
Well, I tell you what, someone Steve Johnson's always wanted to meet, Beetlejuice.
Ah, well, all things
Mayhem.
must come to an end, tragically, but an interesting little show. More next week, eh?
Yeah, we've got, Quantum Stars next week. Oh, thanks for that little nudge there.
It's your turn, Neil.
Go on. We've got Lucinda Cowden, Melanie from Neighbours, Andrew O'Connor.
Yeah. And we've got the utterly brilliant Timmy Mallet and those 5 lovely guys from Manchester. Take that.
Well, we've got an absolutely fantastic mousetrap and even absolutely brilliantly better Beetlejuice. Hey, Neil, will you show us one of those rift things, man?
Do you want a quick rift?
Look,
Yeah.
just before we go, come over here and have a look at this tree, because 2 hours ago we didn't have a tree in the studio, it was stuck in the corridor, and our backstage team have worked their little socks off to get this tree ready.
Fantastic.
So, congratulations, guys.
Well
Very
done,
well
Neil.
done.
Looks
Switch the lights on. Switch the lights on, please.
You owe me a box of crackers.
My, how spectacular that is.
Oh, that looks
Yes, please.
fantastic. I
Albeit-
can only just see it.
Yes, a little bit crooked at the top there. The central heating still works. By the way, don't worry, you know, if you're in Dartford, Hastings or Canterbury, watch out, because you might see this lot in Panto. We will leave you with the ultimate Christmas song, Slater. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
tonight at 5:15. New family drama, Bejeweled.
The jewel was supposed to be in an exhibition this coming Monday. My dear, what on earth possessed you to take such a valuable cargo in a hat box?
Follow Dennis Lawson and Emma Sams on the manic trail of missing jewels.
Way cool driving, dude! First man to return with more provisions will officially be my co-pilot.
Sparkling fun. Bejeweled, tonight at 5:15.
Tomorrow afternoon, we meet a bumper collection of animals, large and small, including Gizmo the red panda. Join Sarah Kennedy for an Animal Country Christmas special tomorrow at 5:15. And next today, we've an hour of non-stop rock with the all-video ITV chart show.